What's up, everybody? Fern2Play. We are back, and we are going to talk about this fusion and why there's a bad narrative actually going on about this champion right now. This champion's an awesome champion. I hope everybody goes for this champion. If you're new in this game, if you can, try to get this champion. I think there's going to be a lot of endgame people that go for this champion. This champion is going to be so helpful for so many accounts. But real quick, I'm not going to go over the kit. If you're watching my channel, the odds are you've seen a lot of other people's channels, so you understand the kit. But what's going on with this champion right now is a lot of people are saying, oh, this champion's going to get nerfed. And it might, because they're talking about how OP this champion is, that they might convince players to nerf this champion. And in my opinion, this champion's not OP. It's what a legendary should be. And it brings something to accounts that, hey, I get it. You're a whale. You have a lot of good champions, all right? I get that this is a strong champion that goes into that meta. Not everybody has the champions that you have. So there's a lot of CCs right now talking about how OP this champion, specifically this A2. All right, attacks all enemies, steals all the turn meter of each target, except enemies under sheep, and then also places stun on all enemies not under sheep. So because it's stealing all the turn meter and it's on a 3-turn, it's pretty much going again. So if you're wave controlling and there's 5 enemies, if you do it to all you need is each enemy to be a 20% turn meter and you're going again. So you're technically coming around to this again. It's really fast. This is really strong for arena as well. It places a sheep. It's not an attack. It places a sheep. I think it's really good. I think it's a great UDK counter. It's a really good champion. So, but everyone's complaining about this right here. And in my opinion, this is not an OP skill. It's just not. I understand it seems like it is. I understand that it handles waves really well. You know who else handles waves really well? This champion right here, who's an epic. Okay? This champion absolutely smokes waves. The hardest wave content in the game absolutely annihilates it. Poison Explode annihilates waves. Alright, we're talking about full-on wipeout. You have Seer, you have a Poison Explode, you set it up correctly, completely annihilates hard mode dungeons 10. Alright, with ease. Doom Tower with ease. I bet you could set up some of your what's the new Cursed City, Cintranos. If you got Seer and a reset with ease. So bringing in a champion for people that don't have these quick wave clears, now giving them an option to CC waves, to push their dungeons, to push their Doom Tower. So instead of, now it's like, hey, here you go. Here's a champion that you can go earn that's going to help you beat higher end content than you've beaten before. It's going to handle those waves that maybe were too tanky for you. It's going to get you to a boss. Oh, you don't have Seer, you don't have an Elinaro, you don't have a Poison Explode. Here's a champion that can help you. By the way, this champion's going to handle the waves for you while you do enough damage. And then if you have 1 or 2 champions that are as good for the boss, this is going to allow a lot of people to progress accounts. This is a great champion that they're adding to the game that people are all up in arms about. That, oh, this champion's too OP, it's too OP. It's not too OP. It's not. Oh, it's going to be great in arena. I don't get it. I don't get it. Here's Drock, all right? This is Drock's thing. Here comes another OP champion to suck the fun out of Raid, okay? This is the same guy that cries that there's only a handful of champions in arena that's usable. What is it? What is it? You're saying that another champion's actually being thrown in there that's gonna fight the Taurus and Marishkas and the UDKs and everything that's in there that's annoying? Now there's a champion that can come in and actually handle that a little bit, and you're gonna cry about it. that's going to suck the fun out of Raid. It's actually bringing more balance to your Platinum Arena. So it doesn't make sense that we're complaining that this champion's OP when in reality, in both people that are progressing accounts that don't have a quick wave clear, this champion's fantastic for you. Not everybody has Seer. Not everybody has Elenaro. Not everybody has these Poison Explode champions. This is a very nice champion that now a player can go out and get. It's not easy getting Seer through Void Shards. It's just not that easy. This is a champion that's going... It's not going to be a fast run for those people. I'm going to get this champion. It's probably going to push me into hard mode for at least... I'm already in hard mode Dragon, but it's probably going to push me a little bit further. It's probably pushing me into Ice Golem hard mode. Honestly, it's probably going to push me into Spider hard mode as well. I actually don't even know what the Spider hard mode mechanics are. I haven't been there yet. It's at least going to get me through stage 25, I'll tell you that. It's going to push my Doom Tower account. It's not going to have me do it at some insane speed. I'm not going to all of a sudden one-shot every single wave in hard mode Doom Tower because of this, but it's going to progress my account. It's not an OP champion. And again, people crying about it in Arena, yet they're crying that there's not enough champions that can be used in Arena. So make up your mind. It's a really good champion. I really hope these content creators don't create enough of a stink about this champion that Plarium actually does come in and nerf it. Because I think they're going to. I really do think that this champion's going to get nerfed. And it's going to be really unfortunate if they do. And again, I don't think it's as OP as people think. I think it's a great champion. I think this is a superstar champion. I think it's what champions are supposed to be. They've had some really good... They've had some... honestly, you know what? If you're gonna say that this guy does something so well that it needs to be nerfed, well, I'll tell you who else needs to be nerfed then. This guy. Because you know what? You ain't doing Fire Knight hard without this guy. It's really hard to put teams together without this guy. So let's nerf this guy if we're at it. I'm just saying, if you're gonna be upset with one skill that's really good, then get upset about everybody that has one skill that's a separator skill. This is a good champion. This is a champion that I hope everybody's going for, and I really hope that the content creators don't get this guy nerfed. I really hope they don't get this guy nerfed. He's not as strong as you think. He adds more balance to PvP Arena. He brings more wave control for people that are trying to progress this game. Is that a bad thing? I don't understand what's so bad about that. That's what's kind of frustrating. Wukong was a nice addition to Arena. Yeah, is he annoying? Yeah, he is. But you know what? He's another champion that got added to Arena. Because at one point, it literally was just Terrace and Marishka, and that was it. So now all of a sudden, they're adding these champions that are You've complained and complained and complained endlessly. It's the same champions in Arena, blah, blah, blah. Same champions in Arena. Oh, now another champion gets added. Oh, wah, wah, wah. This champion's too OP for Arena. So is every other champion that's up there in PvP Arena. That's the point. So again, this is a really awesome champion. I think the narrative's so off on this guy right now. And it's just so off. I think this is a fantastic champion. He's not going to solo stuff pretty easily. Don't think he's going to just come into hard mode dungeons and solo it. He's not at all. You need other champions there. But what this guy is going to do is he's going to allow a lot of people that don't have those quick wave wipe teams that are really kind of figuring out how do I CC these waves, but yet have what it takes to handle these hard bosses. This is one guy that's saying, I got you on the waves. Maybe bring in one other person that does a lot of damage. Maybe can't wave clear like these Poison Explodes or a Seer, but here you go. You're going to get your turns. Take down these waves in a couple opportunities. Go on the next one. Take down that waves. Hit them a bunch of times. And now your 3 other champions, your 2 other champions now can handle the boss. Not a bad thing, man. It's not a bad thing at all. This champion is going to be really good in a lot of areas. I'm actually super excited to go get this champion. I'm going to be away for a little bit of it, so that's kind of unfortunate. I always seem to go away right during a fusion. It's really kind of unfortunate. But we're going to figure out how to complete this anyway. This champion he's awesome. He's an awesome champion. I think he's a great one. I really wish these content creators, Hell Hades had a video today out. This is an older video. He had a video out today. I want to say it was today. Yeah, it was this one. Is this a joke? And just constantly, complaining the whole time. Not complaining, but just going over the top. This is too OP. It's not too strong. It's not too strong. If this was wiping out waves on top of all this CC, then it's too strong. But it's not. All it's doing is giving you wave control. That's really hard to do. Not everybody can do it. Not everybody has stacked accounts. So that's the video for today, guys. Again, it's really unfortunate to see these content creators. It's like they're trying to get the champion nerfed, and I think they're going to succeed. I really do. I do think this champion's going to get nerfed. We got that. I think this champion's going to get nerfed. I think you're going to see that A2 get changed before this champion gets put in the game, and that would be really unfortunate. That will be just, honestly, just people that have spent a lot of money that are just fearful that people that haven't spent as much money might have a team that is actually usable. So, it's unfortunate that that's the way it is. But that's the way I see it. I really, again, I don't think this champion... I think he's a great champion. Great, fantastic champion. I don't think that this champion's OP. I don't think this champion's going to all of a sudden... he's going to be tough in Arena. Yeah, he's going to be tough. But you know what? He can't get through Stone Skin. I know he can wipe Stone Skin, but that doesn't mean he can get through it. He's also not Void Affinity. So this is the type of champion that will get nerfed. They're never going to nerf a Terrace and Marishka. Just so you guys understand this. They will nerf this champion first before Terrace and Marishka. So moving forward, don't complain. Don't want this fusion champion to get nerfed and complain that these two need to get nerfed. Because they will never nerf these two. These are Void legendaries that the only way you can get is through shards. The ones that they will nerf is the one that they feel as though a lot of people can get. They'll nerf this one. They will never, ever nerf these two. Not to mention the sentiment behind these two and what they stand for Plarium. But outside of that, even if they didn't, they would not nerf these two. So don't ask for a nerf on this new champion and then later down the line complain that these guys are too OP. Because what I think Plarium's doing right now is they're trying to add more variety to your arena by adding champions that are OP. Because that's what it is. It's OP champions in there. Adding another one's not a bad thing. You wanted diversity. You want diversity, you get diversity. You complain, you get diversity. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You literally have a huge whale. Here comes another OP champion to suck the fun out of raid. Honestly, Drock, just quit the game, dude. Like, just quit the game if that's how you feel. This champion's great. This is exactly what you've been asking for. So, sorry, I went on a little rage rant right there, but I am going to make another video. We're going to pull here. I'm not going to pull right this, so I want to have 2 different videos. So, but we will pull. We're going to try and get to the 150 here. But we won't pull any of the, what's it, Immortal? Yeah, we won't pull any Immortal. We'll pull whatever we have here. Hopefully we get there. Who knows? We got the average. Well, we got 25. What do I need? 150. So I get an average, I don't know, what, 6, 7, give or take. So that's the video for today, guys. This fusion's going to be, and other people have covered this, it's going to be similar to this. So I am actually expecting it to kind of go exactly like this, because we did have a Fire Knight tournament that ended that went into Spider. So I'm assuming it's going to go almost exactly along the lines of Dragon first, then Ice Golem, Fire Knight, and then Spider. So it's going to be something, I almost feel as though it's going to be a very similar pattern to this. The only thing I'm unaware of is like if this is going to be here. They've done this the last 2. I actually think this was a great addition to these fusions. I think it was fantastic because you technically didn't have to go. You can miss some events and do this. Like, I thought this was a lot better, a million times better than if you finish like in the top 1, 2, or what is it? Maybe top 3, but it's definitely top 1, 2 of your group, of your tournament group. You get extra fragments. This is just so much better. This is this was an excellent thing that they've added to the last 2 fusions. I hope they add it to this fusion. It'd be really nice if they do. It'll allow you to maybe miss one of the summon events. It might allow you to miss a dungeon diver or an artifact enhancement, which they've really kind of pushing those high. The dungeon diver is a really high threshold, and even artifact enhancement. I'm not happy with where I am. Like, I kind of wish I had more silver than this. That being said, I have started, like, Sill's got like a ton of gear. I mean, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces right there. That's just 1 roll away. Now, granted, each roll could be like $1 million to $2 million, but odds are it's not going to be. So some of that silver has gone to the pre-rolls of stuff. I don't know how many other. I know I have some others with pre-rolls. I don't think it's a lot of people. There's one right there. There's some pre-rolls on here. There's one right there. So I have some pre-rolls. So we technically, in a sense, we probably have about 40 million silver when it's all said and done, if you include the pre-rolls. But again, guys, that's this. You know, this is not an OP champion. It's an awesome champion. It's an excellent champion. Not an OP champion at all. So I think this is going to help a lot of accounts, and I think it's going to do a great job for a lot of people in a lot of different areas. So I hope this thing doesn't get nerfed. I really do. But we have some really, honestly, a lot of the content creators. Hell, Hades done a lot for this industry. He's not that bright in this game. Honestly, the brightest person in this game who's really great, Saf, he's actually terrible at the game. Saf's awful at the game. Just look at his last 2 free-to-play accounts. They're horrendous. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's great at reading code. Unbelievable at reading code. I mean, if you were to grade this guy out skill base wise, his code reading is off the charts. Like, that's an OP skill. You want to talk about an OP skill? That's an OP skill. But in terms of playing the game, there's a lot of people that are not. A lot of these CCs are not really that good at playing the game. So they're telling you a narrative that's not actually there. But that's what I have for today, guys. Let me know what you think. If you agree, disagree, leave some comments. Come at me. Again, if you're going to troll me, just understand you're going to get trolled right back. But if you got like constructive things to say, come at it. Like I'm always intrigued to the conversations and then the viewpoints and the thought process. So just put your thought process in there. If you're just gonna say I'm wrong, and call me out and be like, you're wrong, you're an idiot. I mean, you're getting it right back. I'm just letting you know. You come out with a thought process, like I'm intrigued to hear what you guys got to say. So let me know. But again, this champion, really good champion. I'm going for him. Gonna figure out how I do this while I'm on the road again. But we'll figure it out. We'll get it done. We will get it done. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the very next video, which is going to be some shard pulls, or it's going to be some of these pulls. So I'll talk to you soon. Take care.